Hello and welcome to our next walk on six legs, this time starting in sunny Langley Park. Today's walk is a 6-mile loop beginning at the car park in Langley Park. It takes in parts of Langley Park, Rowley Woods, Black Country Park before returning to our start point. The car park is pay to park and it also closes at dusk, so you'll need to have a look at the times. Come on Buzz, let's go. Prices range between £3.50 and £4.50 depending on the time of year. We've parked on the road because we're running a bit late. Today Langley Park is owned by the council and covers around 154 acres in a mixture of gardens, farmland, heath, woodlands and lake. It doesn't really matter which way you choose to cross Langley Park, as long as you end up at George Green Gate. Now at this point, we should really turn right, but we're going to detour through the Arboretum because it's nice. Langley Park has existed in some form since the Middle Ages. There's first mention of a deer park on the site in 1202. Henry VIII gifted it to 2 of his wives in dower, and Lancelot Capability Brown was commissioned to put his mark on the landscape in the mid-1700s. Someone was very fond of giant sequoia. The present house was completed in 1760 and has been recently restored to provide a 5-star hotel and spa. Now the quickest way to George Green Gate is straight across the middle of the field, but we're going to wander around the edge of the lake. Come on Buzz. In the mid-18th century, Langley Lake was redesigned from its original canal-like form to a more serpentine shape with gravel banks for grazing livestock. From spring till late autumn, you'll still find cattle making use of them. Or the occasional dog, just not this one. When you get to the end of the lake, turn right and head towards George Green Gate. And it's goodbye for now to Langley Park. Once out of the park, cross the road where speed limits are optional and visibility isn't great, and continue straight on up George Green Road towards the A412. Cross the A412 by any means necessary, and you should see a small footpath next to the car hire place. It's a little overgrown, but fight your way through the gate and you're soon away from the road. Once over the stile, the route deviates a bit from the Ordnance Survey map, presumably because the gravel diggings have moved. Keep following the path round and it'll eventually spit you out not quite where you expect to be, midway between the 2 footpaths that would take you to Rowley Woods. Again, this is not a road you'd particularly want to spend time on, but if you don't mind a scramble, there's an unofficial footpath just opposite. Survived the brambles. Once sufficiently past the golf course, an unsigned footpath leads into Rowley Woods on the right. Take it and you should eventually pop out onto the bridleway alongside Rowley Road. Easy to miss this one. Come at bluebell time of year and you're in for a treat. Keep going until you hit the bridleway, then turn right, heading towards Black Country Park. The last little stretch is along the road. And here we are at Black Country Park. Black Country Park, home to Pinewood Studios, covers over 500 acres of woodland, heath and lake. There are quicker ways to get back to Langley Park, but who wouldn't want to detour around the lake, especially at this time of day? Once around the lake, join the main bridleway, the Shakespeare's Way, and head back towards the A412. You could always detour to the cafe first, but not at this time of day. And here we are, back at the A412. Are you feeling lucky? Well, are you? There's been a few petitions to put a more pedestrian-friendly crossing in here, but enjoy the adrenaline. Once across the road, we rejoin Langley Park in Temple Gardens, a particularly good place to visit when the rhododendrons are in bloom. I always get lost here, and always manage to end up at the viewpoint to Windsor Castle. Can't see today, too much haze. Or too many trees. And here we are, back at Langley Car Park. It's getting dark, the cafe is shut, and the car park is locked, so it's a good job we didn't park in it. Anyway, we better get off and find the car. See you on the next one.